Hi parents, thank you for joining me so that you know how to add your child to their Google Meet for their online tutorials with their class. It's important to say that while your child is on Google Meet, you need to be with them in the room, and when you enter the Google Meet room, you need to say to the teacher or to the TA that's on there, "Hello, I'm here, just to let you know I'm in the room." Okay, you need to show yourself on the screen at the start of it, and then you can need to stay in the room. Children under 12 are not allowed to be on online live chats like this on their own under the age of 12. It's really important that you're in the call with them to help them and to be able just to be there for them in the call. We're also going to give out an online agreement. By entering a meet, you are agreeing to the terms of that agreement. Okay, so make sure you've had a little look at the online agreement that I've also sent out. So I'm going to show you how to get your child onto Google Meet for their online tutorial with their teacher. So I'm just going to share my screen so that you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, so I have signed in with a child's login. First of all, how did I get to this screen? I went to their class. Now I'm using a test class to show you that you need to go to their class. So if they're in year 2, you need to go to year 2, year 3, you need to go to year 3. So you need to go to their class, see what their teacher has posted. Oh, Patricia King posted a new material, Daily Tutorials with Mrs. King, and it says date. Now we're not going to change the codes or the links unless we need to, but we'll let you know if you change it. So you might want to check each day which one has been posted for you. I click on that, and here I have it. I have a link from the teacher. It also has a code. Now in this link, it also has the code. So you might not need the code to enter. So just keep the code just in case it asks for it. Just to let you know that we will be recording all calls. So if you'd like to speak to your class teacher about this because you're worried about that, you can go and speak to them about it. I can assure you that it's not going to be shared except from Google Classroom, and it's not going to be put on any website without your permission. So it's only going to be used for Google Classroom so that children that are not able to join the meet can look at it later. So I click on the link, and this is what comes up. It says that Patricia King is in the call already. There should be 2 adults in the call at all times as well. So, and on here I've got my mute button, my button for my camera. Now my camera says failed because I'm using my camera at the moment to speak to you on Zoom. That's the reason why it's doing that. You can also change the background. So for example, there are lots of personal things behind, maybe there's some washing behind the computer, or something like that. You could blur the screen to help you to make sure that no one can see what's behind, and also you can change it to some lovely pictures as well if you wanted to. So we will go and join. We say to teacher, "Hello, just to let you know I'm here for Bob. If you have any questions for me, I'm here in the room." It's really important that you stay on the call. And what they will be able to see is their class code. They'll be able to mute themselves. That's important because if the teacher asks everyone to mute, they need to mute. Maybe she's sharing a video, or she doesn't want everyone to be talking at once. We need to make sure that we're muting when we've been asked to. Leave the call, turn our camera on and off. Raise hand. So if you want to ask a question and you're on mute, if you press that, that means that the teacher can see that, and when they're ready, they can come over to and say, "Yes, well, what would you like to say?" Turn on captions. That means there'll be subtitles. This bit has been grayed out for you because you won't be able to present to the class. That's for the teacher. They've got that button on theirs, and it just makes sure that they know. When you click on here, this is the chat, but at the moment it says chat isn't available at this time. So the teachers can turn the chat on and off because they might not want everyone to say good morning. Well, they probably want everyone to say good morning, but they might not want people chatting in the chat while they're talking. The chat's going to be just used for questions, so that might be turned off. If you press on this tab, it also shows you who else is on the call as well. So when you come in, there'll be lots of people on this screen. You should be able to see all the different tiles. You should be able to see your friends and your two teachers for your class. Okay, So it's also really important that you leave the chat the minute the session has ended. You mustn't linger in the chat because the teacher's not going to leave until everyone's gone. You say goodbye and then you press this button to leave. You can rate it if you like, and then you can exit it and get on with the work that has been set by the class. Make sure you look at the online agreement. I hope you have fun. I'm glad that we have this feature for you. If you have any questions, ask your class teacher, and if they have any other questions, then they will ask me. So, happy meeting.